My name is Keri, and I currently am married with two children, ages 11 and 13. I live in Alpharetta, Georgia. I grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was my mom and my dad and my brother, who is 2 years older than I am. So I'm in 1989. When I was 7 years old, my father was a high school teacher. And the week before school started, one of his colleagues came to him and had an exchange student whose host family wasn't no longer able to host him. And so they were looking for kind of a last minute family that could host him for a full year. And so my dad came home from his teacher training or teacher pre-planning and said, "What do you think about maybe having an exchange student for the year?" We thought, hey, why not? So when I was 7 and my brother was 9, and we had Helvor come and join our family for the school year from Norway. So it was really nice having him with our family for that whole year, because we were able to grow in our relationship with him, go through the rhythms of the school year with the fall sports and the winter sports and everything. He was on the high school varsity basketball team, and they went to the state semifinal game. And so that was a really fun journey too, because we got to tag along for all the games and trips and cheer them on. So it was a neat experience. So Helvor was with our family and when I was in second grade. And then after my fourth grade year, so 2 years later, my family went and traveled to Norway, and we were able to spend a whole month with Helvor's family. They took us everywhere around the country. We went to different places where their family visited. And then Helvor came back to visit America to see his high school friends and to reconnect with my family and extended family 5 years after that. 10 years later, I went back to Norway to spend a week with Helvor and his family. So we've been back and forth. And in December, Helvor and his wife reached out, and they were looking for a host family for their son, who's going to be a senior in high school for the 2026-2027 school year. And so my husband and I talked about it, and we talked about it with our children, and we have agreed to host Helvor's son for his would-be senior year in American high school for the next school year. Yeah, we have some great opportunities to get out around where we live. There's some lakes that we can go out on, and a lot of hikes in the mountains. We're pretty close to the Appalachian Trail, and we also have good access to the beach. We hope to spend at least some time at some coast this next year. One major trip that we had started planning for our children, and that we are excited to take Henrik with us, is we are going to go out west this fall and do some of the national parks out west that I have never done yet. So I'm excited to be able to do that and to let him have that experience along with my kids for the first time. So that'll be a lot of fun, taking a out west road trip. And then from there, I think we'll hopefully get to introduce him to our family. Like I said, it was one of the things I remember was how deeply cared for Helvor was by my extended family. And I'd like to be able to offer that to Henrik as well, so that he feels that he has a bigger community that are on his team for this year when he's here. I'm really excited to rediscover some of the fascinating cultural exchange benefits, especially between the Norwegian culture and the American culture, and being able to share that both with Henrik and our family and then with my kids. And I'm looking forward to having the 3 boys. So we have 2 boys, and Henrik's coming to have the 3 boys take some new journeys together and kind of learn about what that, see new things and try new things. So I think when you're a host family, or my hope for a host family is that we can provide a safe, supportive environment for a student to ask questions, take risks, feel that they can be curious about the new culture they're in and the new space that they find themselves in. I hope that we can provide a sense of reassurance for the parents back home as they send off their precious child to a new land, that they would know that there are people, adults and families, that really want it to be a positive experience. I think what we receive will probably be even more. I'm looking forward to our family learning creative ways to be flexible with our space and with our things, with our time, to kind of stretch us in our comfort zone, to be willing to try new foods or stop and have a different conversation during a mealtime than we otherwise would have, or ask, where would you like to go? What kind of things would you like to do? And maybe see and do things we otherwise might not, because of the students' interest. I'm looking forward to engaging with other exchange students and host families in the area, in the surrounding area, and seeing how this diverse group of young adults can engage with this, host culture. So I'm really excited. I think there are things that I don't even know right now. At the end of the year, I'll be able to reflect on and think, wow, that was something cool that I didn't even know. But I think the benefits go both ways. But what I found in general is that whenever I think that I'm going to be the one serving and giving, usually in the end, I receive much more than I had anticipated.